So that was a win. But I really want more. I don't know how else to say it. I want more. So we're going to try giving it just a little bit more duration. I'll probably go up 4 degrees on the exhaust, 4 degrees on the transfers. And what that will do is that'll also give us a little bit more open area on those transfers. We got tons of intake funneling right down in there. And the transfers really are not open all that much at 128. But even with all that going on, we're still making really good power, 11, 11.5 even. So 11, 11.2, 11.5. Way up there up top where we want. And we'll see if 4 more degrees on the exhaust and the transfers really find a second gear with this. So I'll get this tore down, laid out, and I'll come back once it's all ported. So here's what we have. We raised the transfers. We raised the transfers fingers 4 degrees, left the intake alone, and we also raised the exhaust 4 degrees. So both of those got 8 more degrees total open. 4 up, 4 down. So we'll see if that gets us what we're looking for. So the way I have this set up, super quick tear down, super quick to put together. And this Hylamar sealant works great for that. Make sure it's all mixed up good. Okay. Alright. Still goes around. We're good there. Let's get our impulse line on. We get it all put back together. Fired up on the dyno. I put the muffler brace on this time. It does block some of the hole, but there's still a little bit to escape. But we'll see what this does for the power. And if the power drastically changed one way or the other, I can pull this brace back off real quick just to see if it indeed liked a little bit less muffler than what we gave it. But for now, this is how we're going to test it. Plug put in, make sure it still rolls over. Alright, still rolls over. And I found a 359 clutch. I'm going to try that out. Seems to go on, tighten up, be the right diameter. I had a 490 Johnson Red clutch on it, which I thought was right, but I guess those are different too. So we're going to try a little bit bigger 3-shoe 60cc clutch on this, since we're actually making pretty decent power out of it. So hopefully that'll help. So I put the clutch cover on, that way we can set the brake and cinch the clutch down. Make sure it doesn't go flying. We don't like losing clutch pieces. But I'll give it a little prime, get it fired off. It sounds like the rain's coming down pretty good, so we'll stick with the dyno for a little bit. But we got it all fired off. Clutch seems to be good and tight. Looks like a good fit there. So we'll go see what the dyno has to say. Alright, we'll try our new durations. Well, we'll try our new port time. We're at 99 exhaust, 124 transfers. This is still the big muffler, but I do have the brace on it, so that restricts it a little bit. Everything else is the same. So we'll see how it does. call that done for all the dyno testing. We've got our preferred muffler set up with the brace. This was actually our best performing. Big outlet, extra outlets, but this brace is somewhat blocking it. Don't know how it worked, but that was what showed us the best power by a pretty decent amount. I tried the smaller muffler, I tried this pipe, and this can right here came up with the best power. So we're going to set it up with that muffler. I'm going to put the top cover on. Still running the 3/8. Got my 16-inch 3/8 bar and chain. We'll put that on. That way I can compare the cut times I took with the other porting setup. Alright, here you can see the red line, 6.68 horse, 3.44 foot-pounds. That is the best run that we pulled off with that muffler setup, big hole with the brace cover and part of it. And that was the most power that we had out of all of them. So you can see the other tests along the way. All sorts of different trial and error, different pipes, different mufflers, different combinations. But that red line was the best we got, and that was how we sent it down to Bodie's. So hopefully it was enough, and thanks a lot, everyone.